What's up, guys? As you can see, I have a face cam now. Not sure if I'll do this every video, but I did say for 400 subscribers I would add the face cam, so here we are. I don't really have any particular plans for the video, so I will catch you guys in the first game. First match here going to be against Mr. Sniper. Star. Since this is my first game on, I'll take Star. Usually I would skip Star, but it's a good warm-up map, I would say. I am going to experiment with like different face cam spots, but for now I'm just going to have it on whatever my opponent's side is. I can also move it around mid-game depending on how it looks. Anyway, it's going to be going my regular Sentai sub farm bomb. How's this? Here, we'll go like something like this. Yeah, that should be good. No, this will be better. Anyways, this is not my first time using a face cam, as I've also streamed on Twitch with this same face cam border and everything, but yeah, we'll give it a try for YouTube once. Maybe keep it if it's not too much. And get my Sentai down here on round 1. They're starting out with a tack shooter. Tack Bonnie. Not totally sure what that's going to be, but probably some form of eco, because with Bonnie you usually don't want to run farm. Anyways, I'm on spring break officially, which is pretty great. There probably won't be a daily upload for the next week or so because I'll be away from my normal setup. I will try to get at least something out, at least a little bit, but definitely won't be daily uploads for the next week. Won't be no uploads either, but yeah, I'm gonna be on some sort of laptop configuration. Not entirely sure what my setup's gonna look like, but we'll see. Anyways, get my farm down, keep the red eco going. Sentai's really nice in this map because just for having a hero, he anti-stalls, and so like I don't have to worry about my opponent being too rich because the game will naturally be a little more anti-stalled. And also, of course, the fact that he can defend up until round 6 completely by himself. That's pretty nice too, I guess. Get at my increased production and quality soil. They're going entirely space eco. On the early rounds, I feel like it's still always better to just go reds, even with Bonnie or with farm, because the eco is just like so efficient and it's just a little bit quicker than the other alternatives. So, like, you might as well make the most of the efficient eco while you have it. We'll see. This is a bit of a more anti-stalled game since the opponent sent more spaced eco, so not before a sub. Gonna be about 3 eco boosts away. So about 12 seconds off. Sentai ability lasts for about 8 seconds, so yeah, I can go for it. And I also don't have to use my Sentai ability right away, of course. Nice. Okay, Bloom Boost is scary, and I also messed up my targeting for a second there, so I do end up having to waste that tower boost, which also means I'm going to have to buy air burst for any yellow balloons, but we're still fine. First game on, Star is a very forgiving map. Yeah, I'll just buy my air burst. Micro my Sentai first, save a few leaks. Get my second farm down. Could have gotten that down a little bit sooner and got an extra banana, but she wasn't quick enough. Start working towards another farm, and then I'll start working towards a bank after this farm. They still just have Blade Shooter, and they're fine with that. I could send them zeros or something to pressure, but not too excited by rushing Bonnie. I can send zebras though. If I get an ability, then might be able to get an early win. Ooh, they do send me Rico zebras as well. I'll buy my triple guns for that. And I do get them to use their bombs away, which is very nice. Yeah, they're definitely potentially over-ecoing. I'm going to send them a pretty hefty rush here on round 11 will be my plan. Ideally, we get them to sell their carts, or tower boost, or both. Sub? Reactor? Reactor boost should be fine. Are they alright? Yeah, they're fine. I'll just play AP darts here. Don't want to take any chances, and they're sending strong eco. I can still... Can I get up my bank this round? No. Yeah, just get up around 13 bank will be the plan. I'm pretty sure they have... Ooh, yeah, don't even leak there. I can use level 3 here. Pretty sure they've got their cards back right now. They are being quite aggressive towards me, which is going to result in them being a lot more poor going into the later game rounds. You need to compound that eco. You need to buy more and more mine cards from Bonnie. Like, can't be spending that on random camo black rushes. Anyways, I want to have money available for a camo sub in case they decide to do anything crazy. But I guess my side ability is almost back, so I can just go for another plantation here. Keep that on camo priority for now. They do end up sending. Just gonna play it safe and sell the plant there. Yeah, they did end up punching quite well. Bit unfortunate. I probably could have figured something else out, but I don't want to lose. I'm at a very big advantage right now, so don't want to mess anything up. Yeah, we're a little bit behind our usual farming, but like I said, I have been anti-stalling those early rounds. Anti-stalling those early rounds has a really big impact down the line. So we're still feeling that. I've also not been playing too optimally, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm still very ahead, very much geared to win this game. I will send a Moab their way. They will have to buy something or other. And they're sending full pink eco, so I'm not sure how much they'll be able to have. Yeah, 2 tax sprayers, fine. Maybe they'll use a Bonnie ability as well, would be nice. With their TNT in the back, like, I imagine they'll be fine with this. They do use a card ability. And they leaked 1 red balloon on my screen, but I guess they're fine. Then another Moab. And Bloon boost. Maybe we get a tire boost from them. Overdrive? Overdrive. I'm not sure if this is totally fine. They might end up going down to this. No, they're fine to that. Nope, they do go down. Alright. Pretty good warm-up game. Not too exciting or anything, but good to just get a win under my belt for the day. Anyways, catch you all in the next match. Next match here, going to be against Mr. Update Flash. Ports is definitely a very difficult map. I imagine, they do actually ready up. I'm curious as to what they're running. I think I will skip, though, this time. Building site. They end up skipping. And Banana Depot is a map I'm very happy with. All ready up. I guess I can throw back, run Benjamin. They usually run Tack Farm Mortar here, so Benjamin Tack Farm Wiz I feel like has a pretty strong matchup into that at least. Yeah. I am going to try to do a little bit of a weird strategy where I force round 1 to be anti-stalled. Which would result in me under-ecoing, but they hopefully don't get round 1 Jericho with this. Ah, looks like they do get it. Yeah. Fortunately, it didn't work. I got a little bit unlucky, but it was worth a try. Does allow me to hopefully anti-stall round 2. If this is a natural balloon, I'm sad. But if not, we're fine. Oh, it definitely is. It totally is. Unlucky. Alright. Now that they got their upgrades, I can focus on my eco. Anti-stall is generally going to be a little bit better for me in the early game because my hero makes money on a round-to-round basis. So it's basically like I already have a farm down. Come on, do I get it? Don't get it, but like I said, doesn't really hurt me too much to not get that farm there, as anti-stalling is nice. And they obviously don't get it either because their hero isn't a farm himself. Gonna now work on my blade shooter. Probably not gonna go for any upgrades before the okay, can I dodge a little bit of steel? Ah, damn. That's really unfortunate. Yeah, they're gonna get a full steel. I was $5 off with the upgrade that I wanted. But $500 swing in their direction. I've made $500 from Benjamin. So, still pretty even. Unfortunate that I didn't get that tiny bit of steel block that I was going for. Done a couple black balloons, and then once I get my second farm upgrade, I'm going to switch back over to whites. Just like catch up a little bit on eco, because they are a tiny bit ahead right now. Then switch back to whites. Ideally, I can get my plantation before their next steal. Not sure if that's really going to be possible, but hopefully. Just thinking. 3 more eco boosts maybe, and I get it. Or maybe I can get it at 2. Come on, come on. Don't get steel, don't get steel, don't get steel. Nice. Alright, so we pretty much full blocked their steel there, which is very huge for us. Unfortunately, camels are going to stall their rounds. And there's not really anything I can do about that. Other than, I guess, force more defense on their side. Yeah. Send a couple zeros, force a nice upgrade. Get my shimmer up to make sure these rounds don't stall out too much. I am going to probably slow down my eco a tiny bit. I'm expecting some sort of group white or black balloon rush from them here in attempts to force out my necro. Leads are pretty smart. They are actually going to give me a little bit of graveyard to work with, which is nice. Good with some purples here. Get a tower boost from them, very worth. They aren't quite going to have their steel back, I believe, but anyways, just in case, I am going to go for a new farm. Probably going to get up a plantation here will be my goal. Push out a maelstrom with the plant cells, very nice. Get another tower boost. And then they will have their maelstrom ability back soon. So unless they sell that maelstrom, if they sell their maelstrom, I'll send them another rush. But if they keep their maelstrom, I will play more passive. Yeah, they can't afford to sustain white eco against me, so I'm not really too worried about that. I am actually going to try to get a bank this round, though. They are going to get their steel here in a second, so hopefully, yeah, they're going to get mostly a full steel, I would say. Yeah, they still have a maelstrom on their side, so it's not really worth sending them anything. Yeah, I'm just going to use blade ability and boost there because I did greed there, did get up some upgrades on my farms, and that did leave me a little vulnerable. For a rerush, I'll probably just, I don't know, buy random shit and hope it works. That's generally a solid plan. They do have a Blade Maelstrom in their ideal spot for a potential overdrive or something of that sort. A battery. For the first one? I mean, I'll take the force. Yeah. Definitely not going to send them any sort of rerush. More than enough of a force for me. And then for the next steal, I will just buy a bit of defense. I assume they're going to send a fortified mob here. Did not mean to buy this hot shot actually, but it works for now. Works if I want to get a potential ring of fire in the future. I will play into that by selling my blade. I assume they're going to send fortified BFB. That's a pretty strong send into me right now. Their bank is about to be full. So I assume they're going to start going for more farms. I'm going to be careful. They might send me a fortified ZOMG, but if they do, I also have the capacities to defend that. Yeah, I'll just siphon just in case. They might have been baiting it out. They can have a steal here. Yeah, I can't really do much to block it. I want to float money on hand right now. In a Nika boost here, I'll send them a fortified CMG. Or actually, I'll wait till the end of the round. Fortified CMG should be strong. Either they're gonna... no problem. Bit scary there, but we end up defending. No problems. They are going to have to buy Bloons Generation Gadgets now. Is a thing. Yeah. They get their Bloons Generation. Well done by them. Not really much I can set into that, obviously. And I do have to start worrying about potential DDTs on my side. That is going to absolutely destroy their farming situation, which is good for me. Get up an Arcane Spike on my side. DDTs from them would be a bit of a blunder, I feel. Because I just have so many easy, accessible options to it. They do have a bit of an eco lead, but I think they also might have gone into debt for that, so we'll see. Against like a big DDT rush, I can always just buy a Archmage, which will be my plan. I have IMF loaned to Archmage. Till then, I should be mostly fine. Because they do have to send me DDTs to do that, which are pretty expensive, pretty eco-expensive, so I kind of have doubts that they will be doing that. They always could, but wouldn't necessarily be very smart from them. To a fortified bad, they should be dead, but the problem is I definitely am too. Yeah, to this, I will end up buying an Archmage. I wonder if they'll rush me on the downtime. Could be a play from them. But yeah, definitely should buy Archmage for this. That's not what I want that. Against the bad, I'm probably dead to a fortified bad, but I don't think they can defend DDT counters if they send me a fortified one. It's gonna be a regular one. We get it. I don't know if we can beat this, though, is the thing. We win, we win. Nice! Oh, that felt so good. Yeah, if I can find another good match like that one, then I'll do a third game, but this might be the end of the video here. Either way, I will see you very soon. Alright. Last match here, going to be against Star, also known as 51 Aliens, also known as the current #2 person on the leaderboard. So, pretty high stakes match here. Going to be Pirate Cove. This person, as I have also mentioned in my last video, is notorious for running AFE, Ace Farm Engineer, on basically every map. And that includes the maps that it is quite bad on, including this one. They are obviously very strong at the strategy, but if you rely on it too much, even on maps you shouldn't be, like, yeah. Sometimes it's better to be more versatile than to master a single strategy. Get my handy attack shooter down on round 1. Oh, shoot. I placed it too low. That's going to be trouble for me. I was supposed to place it 1 pixel higher because now the bottom left tack is not hitting. They sell their ace. Yeah. So that's going to be really rough for them. Basically, losing $200 this early in the game, it's not like a guaranteed loss, but at the high level, like, that's very punishing. And that's like, on this map, it's hard to micro your ace well, you might hit the wrong button, so. Yeah, like I was saying, gonna be very rough for them to come back from that. I just got up my blade shooter here because I misplaced it. The bottom left tack is not hitting, so I'm gonna need a blade shooter for literally anything they send, essentially. Put my Jericho on last here, just to shave maybe a half a second off the round. Yeah. Pink's gonna be good pressure here. I'm almost considering Bloon boosting, but ultimately I don't think it's quite worth it. Get my farm down. Yeah. Like, it's so rough not having that bottom left one because, like, as you can see, I'm leaking a red every single time something goes past. Definitely gonna have to remove that in a moment here. Yeah, unfortunately, I do have to remove this. That actually does kind of even out their selling of their ace early on. So, yeah, they're definitely still in the game. I did get 213 steel, which is really good. Definitely, they should have tried and blocked more of that, but Bloon boost, a little bit of a late Bloon boost, but they do tower boost. That's amazing for me. It'd be really nice to get an early win against the #2 player. That would effectively set me not only the 50-ish that I would gain, but also the 50-ish that they would lose ahead. So, 100 score swing if I win this match, which would be really nice for me. And they have to pre-buy some engineer upgrades because they're afraid very reasonable to be afraid here. They definitely have BTN 3 back, so hopefully we can get them to use that here. No. Just gotta keep on sending those black balloons. They're at the AI. Yeah. They stopped their eco, I assume to save up for some sort of farms, or maybe some sort of round 9 rush. I'm going to keep my eco going because eco is how I get an advantage here. Or, not get an advantage, I already have a massive advantage, but eco is how I push my advantage here. If they send me zebras round 9, obviously I'm sending them zebras round 9 too, so their money situation is just going to be increasingly rough. They use fly honey bleed. They use their level 3. That's really good for me because like that ability is basically the only thing that can clean up in the back of the map for them. Yeah, and I assume they're just going to be ready to buy their Sentry Expert in round 11. They have basically stopped their eco entirely. I am still going to force it. Yeah, force it for nothing. Very nice to do. And now I have a massive eco advantage. Yeah, okay. Do we get the win? Yes! Oh my god, we got the win. With the Jericho Steel there, it's like I was saying earlier, or I might have cut that game out, but Jericho Steel is not just about money, it's about them forcibly going down to $0. Because they spent all their money on white balloons, they didn't have money for foam, they had to do something. They needed foam there, or they died, and they didn't have it, so they died. So, we get the win against the number 2 player. Bit of a shorter game, but still very nice to play against fellow top players. Anyways, hope you all enjoyed the video, and I will catch you all in the next one. My friend Ryan actually also has a Bloons YouTube channel, and they currently have way more subscribers than me. So subscribe so we can pass them ASAP. Thanks.